What's poppin', everyone? We are here today for another Showdown OU live, of course, and I took another suggestion from the last live that I did, which was my course live video, and I saw someone suggested xurkitree, and I thought to myself, I was like, wait a second, haven't I done xurkitree before? So I went back and I looked for a xurkitree live, and I actually haven't done one featured around this Pokemon, so I figured that I would do that for this video here. So let me show you guys what I got. As you can see, I have a xurkitree, which is a Psyche Z classic Z-hypnosis, which gives you a speed boost, which is pretty nice. Good old speed boost on this thing, and it has a tail glow as well. So tail glow also nice with this thing because it can put something to sleep. It's 60 accuracy, so it's kind of shaky in that regard, but if I put something to sleep, I get a speed boost and an immediate tail glow right after, making this thing a pretty big threat, I would say, overall. With HP Ice and Thunderbolt, so we got the Bolt Beam coverage here, which I think would suffice versus most sort of teams, I guess. The only Pokemons being able to wall this thing, probably like, I don't know, like Gastrodon, things like that can be annoying for this Pokemon. And like Scarf ground types, I guess, too, like Scarf Lando and maybe even Scarf Excadrill, because they're just naturally faster than Xurkitree. But I think the problem that Xurkitree has is that its speed stat isn't that great. When you when you use Z-hypnosis and you get a +1 speed, a lot of other Scarfers can outrun it, but at the same time, I think it's a really unique mon, and you don't really see it too often in OU. So I figured it'd be a good one to feature in this video. Like, my team is sort of using more upper tier mons, but at the same time, I got a couple of heat sets here and there. Zy-Garde, for instance, is a coil Zy-Garde with camouflage. This is a nice camouflage Zy-Garde set, and what this does is it changes it to a normal typing so that it cannot be broken down by HP Ice, which is always nice, and coil boosting defense, attack, and accuracy. Accuracy not really needed, but because we become a normal type, we get off stab extreme speeds, so that can be pretty cool, and it has a pretty good def in order to take hits pretty well, and you can set up over stuff like Lando, which is always nice. Then we have a Mega Beedrill, which is another Pokemon you don't really see in the OU tier too often. Figured out run it 3 attacks plus Felstinger, so if we can weaken something or if we can chip something down, Felstinger can pick it off with a 50 power stab move, and then it raises the attack by 3, which is like a tail glow but for a physical attack. Could be pretty cool overall, and it has an amazing speed stat as well. Then we have a Specs Keldeo. 4 attacks. I decided to run HP Fire, which you don't see too often on Specs Keldeo, just because I figured I was a bit weak to Mega Scizor with this team, especially if it's bulky. Then I have here a Ferrothorn for some Stealth Rocks, and a Togekiss, which is actually Scarfed with only 1 attack, Air Slash, and 3 utility moves. I have tricks so that I can actually get rid of my Scarf if I want to make this thing a Stall Breaker. It has like Nasty Plot and stuff as well. But I think it's overall pretty nice, just in terms of being able to check things. I only need to click Air Slash with this Togekiss, basically, because it has Serene Grace, just flinch stuff, and it's a good check to a lot of Pokemon. It has Scarf Defog, so this is my way of getting rid of hazards for the team. So I think that's going to be it. So let's go ahead and find a game. See if we can make Z-Xurkitree put in work. I figured, it's the featured mon. Might as well just make it the Z-move user, if you know what I mean. We want this thing to put in work anyways. So let's begin. And just copy this thing. Let's start. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to we're gonna lead off with our, I think Beedrill's a fine lead. Okay, so let's think about it. Beedrill leading off, we get off an early Mega, but they could lead off with the Fake Out with Medicham or even Lando. I think Keldeo is a great Pokemon to lead off with, because if he does lead Lando like that, for instance, I was thinking he'd lead either Lando or Medicham, either of which Keldeo is faster than, threatens it pretty well overall. I'm just going to Icy Wind here, as he does go Clefable. I figured that going for Scald might not be the best option, just because they have a Gastrodon. That Icy Wind did pitiful damage, leading me to believe this Clefable is actually like a Spidef Clefable, which is pretty interesting. So I'm going to go here into Beedrill. As you can see, they go for the knockoff. Not too bad. I'm going to go for the U-turn. Get this nice Mega. Go right for the U-turn. Don't static me, please. Don't static. There we go. All right, so I'm going to go here into Zy-Garde, I think is fine. And I can probably just coil first before going for Camouflage. So I can coil here. If they go into Lando, then we'll be pretty safe, I guess. They do have Hidden Power Ice. So I'm actually gonna Camouflage here as the hidden power again. This time doing not much damage at all. And I can probably just coil here once more. As they go for the volt switch. Maybe I should have camouflaged first. But I didn't think they'd have HP ice on this. I thought it'd be like heat wave or something. They go Syrup now. I can just E-speed a clean +2 E-speed, which is a stab move here. They go back to Zapdos for whatever reason. But look at that damage though. Oh, of course they static me. A Rocky Helmet. Yeah, I could have easily just 1000 arrows again, but you know, they just gotta hacks every. Yeah, they just gotta hacks every time. You know, you know how it is. I'm good at 1000 arrows here though. Alright, but I think we can still win this. I figured they'd just like spam Roost there just because they have nothing to lose with Rocky Helmet on deck, but I think it's just time we Hypnosis something like this Clefable, for instance. Put this thing to sleep. I did regular so I don't have to worry too much because this Gastrodon's there, it's gonna probably force me to switch out anyways. So here I think I'm just gonna Tail Glow up. Yeah, and we could just Thunderbolt here. Do some clean damage to this thing. HP Ice so that we can once again raise our special attack. Maybe I should have Z-Hypnosis, but I didn't think he'd just stay in. To be honest. Actually, what I'm thinking, right? If they go Gastrodon, which is what they do right now, I could Z-Hypnosis here and put this thing to sleep. And there we go. This thing should be asleep now. And I can just HP Ice, which I think should be a 2-hit KO. Look at how much special attack I have. That is easily a 2-hit KO. Now I think we can just win this game right now by sweeping their team. And that's gonna be GG. So not bad, not bad. Really xurkitree just destroyed that person's team, even with the Gastrodon. Even with the Gastrodon, just because I think they just let me set up there. Instead of keeping Clefable for Sleep Fodder, then going into Gastrodon, they just gave me a boost, let me put something else to sleep, and then we won. So let's grab another game. Grab another game right now. So it's an overall good way to start it off. Seeing xurkitree just destroy that person's team. We have here a team with Mega Sableye, I think. Heliolisk. Alright, I'm gonna just leave Beedrill. Get off that Mega. This thing could be Scarfed, but Beedrill has a decent Spadef, so I don't think it should get knocked out in one hit if it is Scarfed. So I'm just gonna Mega U-turn as they go Ferrothorn. This should still do a lot of damage because I'm Adaptability. As you can see, Ferrothorn is defensive and whatnot, but I think that's fine. Here what I can do is just go into my Keldeo. I do have HP Fire, so I could go for that and knock this thing out. So I'm actually gonna, yeah, I'm gonna HP Fire here. They probably don't know what it is. But they might. Arcanine, Flash Fire, yep, they know what it is now. But at the same time, like Zy-Garde puts in some work. Zy-Garde puts in a lot of work here. It's my only fire switching anyways, except for Keldeo. But I gotta switch out. Wild Charge, yep, not doing anything. And why does Zy-Garde actually put in so much work versus their team? I'm gonna Coil up. I think Coil Zy-Garde, yeah, puts in a ton of work. If they have Leech Seed, they'll probably, well, they might be afraid of Sub. They actually might be afraid of Sub here. If I was Sub Coil, I would have just won now. But we gotta run the heat stuff like Camouflage. That is the purest of heat. So I'm just gonna Coil up a bunch more. Because at this point, we're already +4. So that's really good. That is pretty good. And we have a lot of attack too. 1000 arrows I think will 2-hit KO after another Coil. Or at least I think it should. Yeah, Protect. Didn't save you there. Let's 1000 arrows just to gauge the damage right now. Gauge that damage output here. Well, I don't know why they try to Protect again. But that is doing a lot of damage. I'm going to Coil here as they probably are going to Protect again. Yep. And we can 1000 arrows again now. Alright, so excellent. We are knocking this out and probably just winning with Zy-Garde at this point, so it's pretty cool. We got to see a xurkitree sweep, or I guess, okay, here's a double protect. But we got to see a xurkitree sweep in the first game. If they didn't forfeit, it would have been. And then in the second game, I think we will see a Zy-Garde sweep. But I'm thinking that if they're smart, they'll just go into Sableye and try to burn me with a Will-O-Wisp, Prankster Will-O-Wisp. Try to burn me that way and reduce my damage. So they're gonna go Heliolisk here. So extreme speed will definitely knock this thing out. That'll definitely knock that out there. And yep, Electivire comes in. I want to say extreme speed knocks it out, but like at the same time I can just 1000 arrows because I am coiled up to like so much defense. This shouldn't do much anyways. Yeah, 45. Because we are coiled up. That was a Sub-Zero Slammer though. This guy actually had ICMZ ICMZ Electivire. That's pretty heat. I can 1000 arrows here. Close combat just bounces off. Probably healing us up more than what we started off with. That did like 9.8. Not much, but like still pretty good. In comes the Celesteela. Again, 1000 arrows this. And just OHKO it completely. So it's probably offensive Celesteela. And that's going to be GG. So we won this game 6-0. Not bad. Alright, on to game number 3. So first 2 games, ending off in sweeps. Nice sweeps. Alright, so here's our next game. So we're up against a pretty offensive team. Probably Z-Celebrate on Victini. Just like a bunch of setup sweepers, which is always troublesome, I would say. Let's lead off with a Beedrill, as they lead Excadrill here. So I'm just going to, I'm gonna Drill Run. Get some damage off here on this thing as they go for Earthquake immediately. Dang, okay, maybe I thought they were gonna go for like a Rocks or something. But I guess not. So, I mean, getting rid of Drill, always nice, always nice. Yeah, I guess I'll just go Keldeo. Nothing really wants to take a Scald, and I'm Specs Keldeo, so let's just hit him up with that Scald here. Get off a clean Scald, as they just go hard into Kartana. That was a interesting switch in. I could go Ferrothorn, but I don't know if that's the play. Yeah, I'll go Ferro. Leaf Blades knocks himself out in the process. Victini comes out here. Actually, Victini's a pretty big threat, I would say. I'm going to I'm gonna go straight into Zy-Garde, I think is the play. As they do Z-Celebrate, I should be able to live any hit from this thing. And I can just 1000 arrows. Searing Shot does not get the burn. Perfect. Look at that. Trying to go for that hacks there. Trying to go for that hacks. I mean, I can't blame. 30 is like a what? 30% accurate, 30% burn chance, like Scald basically. And I can take the Searing Shot plus the stored power. Oh, misclick. maybe the cover up for the trying to get a burn, but I can see that too. Yeah, like they both start with an S. I can see that. So Mimikyu comes out here. Alright, so I'm just going to 1000 arrows this. Shadow Sneak doesn't even knock me out either. Good lord. That is what I like to see. Sad. Let's go back to Ferro here. If they sneak again, I can just Gyro Ball this. Excadrill gets knocked out here. In comes Tapu Lele, so we can obviously expect this thing to have HP Fire. I think I can sack Zy-Garde at this point because it's like at 7% anyways. And yeah, so I think either Keldeo or Xurkitree comes out here. Now let's think about this, right? Let's think about this. Xurkitree is the featured Pokemon for this video. Therefore, we want to see Xurkitree put in work. So we're going to go into it and Z-Hypnosis and try to put something to sleep right now. I don't think we're fat. Well, I'm thinking this is Choice Scarf, right? So let's try to put something to sleep. All right, good night, good night. And I don't think I even need to set up. I can just like Thunderbolt straight up and get boosted that way. I don't need to, yeah, I don't need to try to set up or anything. Not really worth it. I can just get Beast Boost right now. plus special attack. In comes Tapu Lele. He'll probably still be faster than me. Or not. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be GG. Yeah, solid game. So Xurkitree cleaning up in the end game. And 3 quick battles right off the bat. Nice. Alright, so let's grab another one right now. See if Xurkitree puts in more work. And let's see what we can do for this one. So our next game here, up against pretty standard team. Maybe I'll just lead with Keldeo, because either he'll lead with Greninja or he'll lead with Lando, and he does lead Lando, so I'm just going to straight up Scald. Specs Keldeo is actually looking kind of good in versus like all the teams that I've faced so far. Look at this damage. All right, check that out, 40%. No burn unfortunately, but at the same time, Bee-Xurk actually kind of just switches into a grass type attack, doesn't it? Unless he's got a Stone Edge or something. But I could go for another Scald again though. I don't know. Maybe he'll Horn Leech. Maybe he'll Horn Leech here. Yeah, Horn Leech. That still does too much. Too much damage. Never mind. Let's get out of here with the U-turn. Of course, as he goes back into Landorus, we get to go Keldeo. So judging by the damage that Bulu took, it's a lot of damage. So I'm just going to Icy Wind here, expecting Bulu to come back in, which should 2-hit KO it, I think. Blue's back at full though. That's the only problem. He goes Magearna this time. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I could see him Volt switching here. I don't think he'd Ice Beam. He could also Flare Cannon, which is another option for him. But Zy-Garde puts in work. Zy-Garde definitely puts in work. Maybe I'll not risk it now and just go into Ferrothorn, as he does Volt Switch. It wasn't really worth it, because I was gonna switch out of. I guess I could have like coiled again, right? I could have coiled, but I didn't think it was worth it. I could still go into it now and just start coiling up here, even though he'll go back to Bulu. I could still coil, right? Here's the plan. Here's what I'm thinking. We coil up. He's gonna go Landorus, right? Actually, this is Scarflando. Yeah, let's just coil up. Coil up, and then we camouflage, which will make us a normal type. Kind of makes us prone to Sacred Sword, or Secret Sword. No, sorry, Sacred Sword from Kartana, because it negates our defense boosts. But I'm just gonna keep coiling. Actually, Wood Hammer does too much. Wood Hammer does way too much. This thing is banded as anything. This thing is choice banded. That did 63.9. I don't think I live if I coil again. I don't think I live. Maybe I should just E-Speed. I'm gonna do that. Get some damage off on him. He can Wood Hammer, knock me out, it's fine. Almost knocks himself out. This is definitely choice banded though. So I'm gonna get my knockout here with the Scald. Get my knockout here. Very nice. So Bulu's gone. Sacrifice worth making, I guess. Because I think I can just win with Xurkitree. I just gotta make sure that this Scarflando goes away. If he does Scarflando, that is. Was it? Probably is. So Magearna comes back. I get to go Ferro. He Volt switches, probably back into Heatran. Sacred Sword looks pretty fun to click now, because he only has a Lando to switch it in. Don't really need Beedrill too much. So I'm gonna sack Beedrill. Go into Keldeo, Sacred Sword. Secret Sword, Sacred Sword, same thing. Nah, not really, but I think this should be fine. It'll 2-hit KO Magearna, I think. Let me see how much it does. That is, yeah, 2-hit KO. Nice. So like, he can go back to Landorus. He can go to Landorus if he wants to. That's fine with me. That's still doing a decent chunk of damage. And if I get rid of this thing, Xurkitree can just put in a lot of work here. So I'm gonna go Togekiss here. And probably click that Defog now as he goes back to Heatran. Go into my Keldeo. Go right into that Keldeo. As he Flash Cannons me. I still live, which is nice. I can Secret Sword again. And knock out something. Yep, Magearna's the sack. Perfect, perfect. And if that was AV, then that's a great sack for us. He's gonna go Landorus here, probably going for that U-turn. I'm gonna go into Ferrothorn now, I think is the play, as he will knock himself out in the process. Very nice. In comes Heatran once again. I think Togekiss. Togekiss being sacked, I don't know actually, I don't know. It's tough to say because I think I need Ferrothorn, but at the same time, okay, here's what I'm thinking, right? If I sack, okay, Keldeo's weak anyways. Don't want to give him a beast boost or a potential, yeah, like a potential beast boost or anything. If I sack Keldeo, I have to hit a hypnosis with Xurkitree. Otherwise I just lose, I think. So alternatively, I could yeah, I think I sack Ferrothorn, don't I? Oh, but then Greninja kind of just wins. Well, actually, I do have Scarf Togekiss. This is tough. I'm trying to get up rocks, I guess. I'll start a timer. He's probably thinking as well what to do. So let's just get rocks here. Or Leech Seed is also pretty good too. Yeah, nice. Ah, okay. It's always fun. But I think we can still win. Pretty sure we can. Because I EV'd this Xurkitree to still be faster than Heatran, which is always nice. Kartana comes in here, so this is probably going to be SD Kartana. I'll sack Keldeo. He's Sacred Swords, and I can go into Togekiss here and Air Slash. This goes Gren. Oh, sacking off Greninja is actually pretty good for us. I don't know if this thing is Scarfed or not, though, is the thing. The Kartana. So I guess he might be Scarf Kartana because he just switched it out. Goes into Heatran, we can just sack something like this thing, I think. Ooh, we could even just flinch everything down. Hold up. We might just win this way. Okay, Flash Cannons. Yeah, we gotta go Xurkitree now. Hit him with the Hypnosis. Missed the Hypnosis, but we're still +1 speed. Alternatively, I could have just, I think I should have just T-bolted. Oh, I guess he was not Scarfed. Never mind. Nice. So we did win the game once again. He might have been banded. I'm thinking right now, right? He was Scarf Landorus, right? So that thing must have been banded, perhaps. Some kind of locked in set. Let's go on to the next game. All right, so this game we have Tangrowth, but at the same time, Coil Zy-Garde gets rid of that ground and dragon typing, so HP Ice cannot stop us. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, I would say. I'm gonna lead Beedrill just because I can U-turn on everything on their team. So I'm gonna do that right now. He said, "Oh, praise the Lord." Nice praise, nice praise. Ah, very nice. Let's see if we can put in work here. I've been praised right now, so I mean we're on a streak. We are on a streak with this team. So let's hope that this fellow does not end it for us. Oh, it's Scarfed. Never mind. I'm locked in. However, I believe I can just go Zy-Garde, Coil up. We're probably gonna go Tangrowth, and then I can camouflage. Very nice, very nice. And we can probably just Coil up again now. We got that camouflage on deck here. We do have that camouflage on deck. I would have preferred to keep my Beedrill. I've never seen that move. So I'm gonna click it again, I think. I'm gonna click it again. Just to go Greninja. E-Speed will definitely knock this thing out. Definitely knock it out. And that's a gone Greninja. Goodbye Scarf Greninja, which means I don't think he'll have another Scarfer on his team. Meaning that I believe Xurkitree can put in some work. 1,000 arrows here for damage. Does not knock it out, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I can't really E-speed here either, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to switch out into Ferro as they actually go for Focus Blast, which would have done a lot of damage to my Ferrothorn. But I'm going to now switch out here into Togekiss. So essentially trying to get rid of every threat that I have to deal with before Xurkitree comes in and has some fun. I think keeping Togekiss all around it will be nice. I'm going to go here into my Zy-Garde as a Flash Cannon. And I think we can put something to sleep here. Like this Magnezone. Even if it's AV, we can put it to sleep. I don't think he can really touch us too well. We can put this thing to sleep. Very nice. Tail Glow up here. I'm gonna go on a whim that this is the only Scarfer he has on the team. So let's go ahead and see how much this Thunderbolt does right now. That is a lot of damage. Flash Cannon not doing enough, not doing quite enough. I'm gonna HP Ice here to knock it out. He knows all my moves now, but at the same time, I don't think he has anything that's faster than me. I hope I EV this to be faster than Megazam. I hope I did. Alakazam. Can I be faster? I don't know if I could be faster than it though. I don't know if I could be. Let me see actually. Trey's Beast Boost. Never mind. How fast is this? 438? No, okay, then I guess I cannot be faster, period. I can't be faster. 291 times 1.5. Yeah, I don't think I can be faster than Alakazam. That's unfortunate. That's very, very unfortunate. Yeah, so I guess Ferrothorn comes in here. Yeah, I can't, yeah, like I needed to be faster, but that's the problem with Xurkitree, it's just not naturally faster. GG. Yeah, I couldn't win this game. I don't think. So unfortunately, Xurkitree gets stopped. Yeah, so that's the problem with the speed tier of Xurkitree. It's just, it's not faster than certain threats, like in the speed tier, in the speed range of Megazam. What else? Probably Mega Arrow. But unfortunately, but I mean, we got to see, I guess, sort of a flaw in Xurkitree, or why it's not used too much, just because of those faster mons. But yeah, I guess the team is kind of weak to Megazam a little bit. But we got to see Coil Zy-Garde do a little bit of work in that game. All right, so we have a team I think that we can use Keldeo to do some work versus the Sandcore, and then like Beedrill actually puts in some good work here. I'm gonna straight up just U-turn out. Straight up U-turn here, as he'll probably go into Tornadus anyways. So I think it should be fine. I wish Xurkitree was faster. If Xurkitree got enough speed to outrun every non-scarfed mon at +1 speed, I think it would be a much bigger threat, and definitely use it a lot more. He goes Tornadus, so I'm just gonna go into my Xurkitree, and perhaps put something to sleep with a regular Hypnosis, or just Thunderbolt. I'll just Thunderbolt here, just in case they switch out into something else like Pex or something. They go hard in a Drill. Dang, what if I was Energy Ball or HP Fire? I don't know. Yeah, I guess Ferrothorn can come in here. They get up rocks. I could probably just go for my own rocks, I guess. Should be fine. As they go T-Tar. So what will T-Tar do to a Keldeo? Exactly. I'm gonna Icy Wind expecting, well, I guess, well, Pex is like the best switch in anyways. So I'm gonna go double into Xurkitree here. Then go right for an HP Ice. Or even a Z-Hypnosis if they go in a Drill again. But they go T-Tar. I'll just straight up HP Ice, because if they go hard Drill, which they do right now, I can at least get some damage off on it. and then go into Ferrothorn here. On the Earthquake, Leech Seed is pretty nice. I can go for that. Go right for the Protect here as well. As the SD up again. Ooh, my guy. Sand is gone though, so I can just Air Slash to pick this thing off right now. And that's gone. Excellent. So, very well played. Nice. Alright, let's grab another one. So, we outplayed that pretty decently, I guess. Once the drill was gone, I think that the speed was not really there. That was probably his only form of speed control in terms of outrunning stuff. But let's grab another game. So, okay, good. His name's Alakazam, but there's no Megazam, so we are still going to be faster with our Xurkitree. Probably lead off here with the Keldeo, seeing as a lot of his team is pretty weak to Keldeo, Specs Keldeo in particular. So he does decide to lead off with the Magearna, which means I just want to, I could go Ferrothorn. I could go Ferrothorn, as they Volt Switch out, so not bad. They go right into Zapdos, which makes me want to go Zy-Garde, or just Protect to find out what he's gonna go for. Heat Wave, yep. I don't want to go hard Zy-Garde, just in case I get burned or something, or HP iced on. But I'm gonna do it. So Heat Wave is there. I'm gonna scout the HP Ice and go into Keldeo. Gonna scout for it. But I think it'll just be a defog set. It does have HP Ice. Ooh, good to know, don't know how fast he is though. I could be faster than it with my camouflage. But I guess he's just a 3 attacks Roost set, which is pretty annoying for my team. Has Discharge as well. Okay, I'll just go into Xurkitree. Z-Hypnosis. And just try to get some damage off on his Pokemon. If he's Scarf Lando, he'll probably go into that right now. Yeah. I knew what he's trying to do here. I know what he's trying to do. Go ahead and knock that out real quick. Get a Beast Boost. Into Magearna he goes. And I could put, well, this thing shouldn't be asleep, right? Because he switched out. Natural Cure activated probably. So I don't know why this thing says that it's asleep. But I'm gonna put it to sleep again. Yeah, there it is. So don't trust what you know to be true, is the moral of the story. Tail Glow up and Thunderbolt here, doing some clean damage. This is definitely AV, and he does wake up. He just managed to wake up here. Not before I get a knockout, so I'm gonna be able to knock it out, which is amazing. He's gonna go Medicham, gonna be forced to fake out here, I think. So I'm gonna go straight into my Togekiss here and save my Xurkitree. I'll Air Slash now, knock it out in one hit, which is clean, and that's another forfeit right there. GG. On to the next one. So getting some more fortune right now, which is always nice. Did get a little unfortunate though, facing a faster mon than Xurkitree. That's why I got destroyed, absolutely destroyed by the Psychic Terrain spam. But yeah, like I said, you know, if Xurkitree was a little bit faster, it would just be so much better. I set it to 248, but like even if it's max speed, then it still won't outrun Megazam tiered Speedmons. Alright, anyways. Moving on to our next game. We have a pretty interesting team where I'm going to lead Keldeo and click Icy Wind. Do some damage. So nice and clean Icy Wind. This thing is bulky. This thing... Why did Icy Wind do no damage? On Choice Specs, that should have been like... It should have been a 2 KO at least. At least. Alright, well. I just want to win. I'm gonna say that this is not a Scarflanders, but I know he has some kind of Scarfer on his team, which is gonna be annoying. You know what? I'm going Zy-Garde and I'm camouflaging. Right now. Right now. Coil up. You think Landorus is gonna stop me? Toxic? Yeah, Landorus is gonna stop me. Block? Oh, it's this set. What a set. Double protect too? You turned out though, so I'm not blocked anymore. But that was annoying. Bee-Xurk will come through. Hit him up with the U-turn. Goes back into Landorus. I'm gonna go xurkitree here. It should be faster, so I can hit him up with the HP ice. I don't think he'd be yeah, I don't think he'd be anything. Anything that's faster than xurkitree with that kind of set, you know. Gren comes back in, so I'm gonna go into Ferrothorn as the ice beams. Not doing much damage at all. Let me get my rocks up here. Let me get those rocks up. Go right into Bee-Xurk as he gets up his own rocks. I can just poison jab here. And I'm hoping that I can poison jab and Fell Stinger to knock out Landorus. With the rocks damage it might. Because Bee-Xurk puts in a lot of work actually versus his team. Kinda does. Ooh, just straight up knocking out the Clefable. Alright, alright. This thing is 100% Choice Scarf the way you brought it in. Has to be. There's a knockoff. And me going for Leech Seed right now is the play. Gonna protect here. Does block go through protect? Yeah, I guess it does. So he's block. Yeah, I mean he's not doing anything to me anyways. So that's pretty cool. I mean, Mega Altaria is gonna have Fire Blast 100%. 100%. Start a timer on this man as well. In comes the Mega Altaria. Alright. And I guess I'll just protect. Well, no, I don't have leftovers anymore anyway, so I'm gonna go Togekiss and hit him up with that Air Slash, which is gonna be doing some good damage. He goes Gren, so I'll just knock him out here. Nobody expects the Choice Scarf, so they don't want to lock themselves into Shuriken. So getting rid of that's pretty cool. And I guess he's kind of forced to go into Kartana. Is what I'm thinking. Yeah, in comes Kartana here. And I can just go into maybe Ferrothorn. Yeah, I think Ferrothorn here. Save Togekiss. Smart Strike. Yep, he should be locked into that as well. I'll Gyro Ball here. Get some damage off on this thing as he goes Tapu Fini. Doing some good damage to this thing as well. Always nice. Gonna Leech Seed here as it actually does taunt me. It's fine. Shouldn't be a problem, I think. Moonblast for damage. I'll just Gyro Ball again. Knock this out. Altaria once again comes back in. And all I gotta do is not lose to him locking himself into Smart Strike, I think. So I think my smartest answer, or smartest option here is to just stay in and go for Gyro Ball. See how much this does. Good damage, good damage. So he can't really roost up anymore, which is phenomenal. Fire Blast miss. Okay, okay. I can see what he locks himself into now. So even the miss didn't really matter anyways, because he roosted, he would have knocked me out. I could have gone just into Xurkitree, get a Beast Boost, and then if he locked himself in a Leaf Blade, Bee-Xurk takes the hit because it's ×4, not very effective. Pretty sure he can take the hit. And if he locks himself into Smart Strike, it does not knock out xurkitree anyways. So I think we would have won that game either way. On to the next one right now. On to the next one. See how we do. We got ourselves a game. Looking interesting. I hope this is not Z Happy Hour Ironhead Spam Jirachi. It'd be a little bit troublesome for our team. So it could be rocks. We gotta watch out for potential Scarfers. The biggest problem for xurkitree are Scarfers. So like another option in order to use xurkitree effectively is to put it on a sticky web team, but I feel like I've been making like way too many sticky web teams lately. With like, I don't know, just like past lives I've made like a lot of sticky web teams in this generation. So I kind of wanted to play it a little differently. Kind of switch things up a little bit. But I'll lead Bee-Xurk here, as they do lead Landorus, so I kind of want to see what their set is, if it's Scarf or not. So I'm going to go into Togekiss. I think that is the plan. See if he clicks Earthquake here, and he just Swords Dances up immediately. Okay. Okay, Mr. Threat on the field right now. Let me just Air Slash him. Flinch, break a sash, be a 2-hit KO. Not a 2-hit KO. But we do get the flinch. 60% flinch chance, which is like something pretty high. With that Serene Grace ability. Ah, nice. Always nice, always nice. Great. So I guess I'll just Icy Wind here, expecting Venusaur to come in. And that should be fine. Get some clean damage on this Venusaur. Yeah, Venusaur does come in right now. Icy Wind. Doing no damage. But it's pretty decent, I guess. I could just go into my Zy-Garde here. And just straight up coil. Actually, Zy-Garde puts in a lot of work, I would say. Zy-Garde actually kind of just, yeah, puts in some fine work. Puts in some fine work. Because if we can keep coiling up, that'll be nice. That'll be really nice. Landorus comes in, very nice. I can coil up here. And it goes into Keldeo. So they could just go for Scald and try to burn me. I think 1000 arrows plus E-Speed should knock it out. Don't get burned, please. Thank you. Extreme Speed will definitely knock it out now. Nice. Okay, cool. Got rid of Keldeo. That's the first mon out of the way. That is excellent. Tapu Koko comes in. I think they'll have something for it, so I'm going to go into Ferrothorn. Probably take this as an opportunity to get my rocks up here. Hidden Power. Yep, it's definitely HP Ice. I'll get these rocks up now. Get them up. Get them up. And we'll probably see a switch here. Okay, into Blacephalon. Into Blacephalon they go. So what do? I guess go Keldeo. Fire Blast. That is a Choice Specs Blacephalon. That is a Choice Specs Blacephalon. Venusaur comes back in. And I'll go Beedrill, I think. Actually, you know what I could do? I'm gonna Scald again. This is the Giga Drain. Alright, here's what we're gonna do, right? We are going straight into Zy-Garde right now. And we are going to Camouflage. Actually, no, we're gonna coil first. We're gonna coil once. Then we're gonna Camouflage. We're gonna coil, yep. There it is. Actually, I can coil again. Right now, I'm pretty sure I can coil again. Swords dances up. I think we just Camouflage here. And then E-Speed, I think +1 E-Speed will knock it out. Yeah, we'll knock it out here for sure. +1 stab E-Speed here. Check this out, right? Check this out. Ah, nice. Excellent, excellent. You're also immune to Shadow Ball too, so they kind of have to hit a Fire Blast to knock us out. Yeah, there's Tapu Koko. I don't know what's Koko doing here. It probably Z Electric, or I don't know. Actually, 1,000 arrows. Or no, I'll just E-Speed here because it does more than 1,000 arrows. Or not, maybe not. No, because it's super effective, but E-Speed's a 2-hit KO anyways. Might as well get damage as much as I can. And we do live. We do survive. Would he save Koko is the question. I could 1,000 arrows if I think he's going to go Blacephalon. Or I could E-Speed here if I think he's going to stay in. I think he'll probably play it safe, so I'll stay in. And I can knock out Tapu Koko. Awesome, awesome. So, it's looking really good for us right now. It's looking really clean. Blacephalon comes in here. I'm just going to 1,000 arrows. Flamethrower, yep, does knock us out. I really think he's Choice Specs. I really do think he is Choice Specs. Just because that Fire Blast did so much damage to Keldeo. Out of all things. Yeah, I'm gonna go Beedrill. Drill Run right now. Try to knock this thing out here. And Jirachi comes in. Ah, beautiful. I think this is Scarf Jirachi. So Drill Run's gonna get some nice damage. Actually, he's not. So he's leftovers, meaning that Drill Run will knock it out here. That is great. And we know for a fact that this Blacephalon is not Choice Scarfed. So he's gonna go Venusaur. Poison Jab should do a lot of damage, I think. And that is clean damage, very clean damage. Putting him, I think, almost in range. This could be a roll or not. It is a roll. And Synthesis is not gonna heal him enough. Yeah, it's putting him even lower, lower health every single time. So I'm not sure why he's doing this. Actually, rolls. It's all about the rolls. Yeah, there it is. And that should be game, I think. If I want to really play it safe and not like mess up with the Drill Run here, I could just go, like, because it's 95 accuracy, I could just go for the U-turn. Sack something like Ferrothorn, for instance. Go back to Beedrill, Poison Jab, and win the game. And that shall be GG. So solid game. Excellent. All right, maybe we'll grab like one more or something because we've really seen what Xurkitree can do, and as well as Coil Camouflage Zy-Garde. All right, so gonna end it off with this standard team. I feel like I've seen this team so much. Just like standard mons everywhere. But yeah, I think I'll just lead with Keldeo. Keldeo's not a bad lead. He leads Mawile, so I'm just gonna straight up Scald. Get some damage off on the thing. If I can like get a lot of damage off on this thing, it'd be nice. Though he could also switch too, which is a good option for him, as he does. Safe switch. I'll just Scald again, thinking that they might go back into Mawile. I could see the double, yeah. See, you gotta just read these doubles. Yeah, look at that, just O-code the Mawile, and he just decided to quit. Yeah, I mean, can't leave it off there. We gotta get another one. We gotta get one more for this video. Cannot end it off on a 2-turn game. So we're gonna end it off with this guy, which is who has a pretty interesting team. He's got Hydreigon. He's got some threats. I'm just gonna lead with my Beedrill, with my nice and clean Beedrill. If he leads with something, it's probably gonna be Choice Scarf, except for this Ferrothorn. So let's just Mega, get off the nice U-turn here, get some nice damage off on this thing, and then go into our, I would say Keldeo is fine here as he goes right for the Spike. Now he doesn't really have that great of a switch into this thing, so I'm just gonna Secret Sword. Get some damage off on whatever. As he goes Clefable. This thing has rocks probably. So I'm gonna go Togekiss. He does have T-Wave. It's all a trick. He's probably T-Wave rocks. Or maybe not. So we could give this thing a Choice Scarf, which is actually still fine, I guess. I'm gonna Defog here. And he's locked into Magma Storm. So that's actually not bad for us because what I can do, right, is go into Zy-Garde and start coiling up. start coiling up here. The only problem is that Clefable can probably T-Wave us after we camouflage, and that could kind of be annoying for sure. So let's see if we can deal with this thing actually, because I don't think he'd want to stay in. I really don't think he'd want to stay in. Yeah, Clefable coming in. We coiled up. We camouflage here to take minimal damage from the Moonblast. We coil up again. That's what we gotta do. And let's Thousand Arrows here. I mean, let's Thousand Arrows here. I could probably E-Speed too. Probably do more damage. Yeah, that does way more damage. Nice. So E-Speed doing so much damage. It's gonna do a lot. It's gonna do so much damage to this Hydreigon. Just O-code it. Very nice. Garchomp coming in. Let's E-Speed this thing too. Almost O-code it. Yeah, he had to go for the Z move here. Do we live it though? Oh, we eat that up for days. We eat that up for days. Zy-Garde come through. Already half his team is gone to this thing. E-Speed this thing as well. Ooh, okay. Not bad. Heatran coming in. Thousand Arrows this thing. Magma Storm dodge. Beautiful. A beautiful way to end off this live. And I think he'll just forfeit here. Yup. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this live here. I mean, we only dropped one game, which was still like understandable just because of the matchup, plus Xurkitree not being that fast to begin with. But I think we got a really great showcase, seeing Xurkitree and Camouflage Zy-Garde working together, putting in a lot of work. And even Mega Beedrill should get a shout because it was really fast, put in some decent work as well. But that's gonna be it from me. Let me know what you guys want to see for the next Pokemon. I definitely love the suggestions from you all. So I'll be trying to see what I want to build around for the next one. If you have any Pokemon you want to see, feel free to let me know. I'll see you all on the next video, and peace.